Hi guys, what's up? It's me Sahim from SahimTech, and you have clicked on this video because you want to learn Microsoft Word, right? So without any further ado, let's begin. Starting Microsoft Word. Now that's the most important thing because you should know how to start Microsoft Word. To start, if you have it in your taskbar, then you can just directly click on it. But if you don't, click on Start and then type Word. Let me type Word. Now once I type Word, you can see Microsoft Word is located right here. But if you don't find it, that means you haven't installed Microsoft Word. So if you haven't installed, then it won't come. Another method is you hit Windows plus R and then type WinWord in the start box, okay? WinWord with no space, not like this, with no spaces, and then hit OK, and then Word will be opened. Okay, so now we have here, which is our home page. So this is called as the home page of our Microsoft Word. So here we have our recent documents. Here we have the recent documents. I have a few here. And if you want to open other ones, you can click here and then a small, like your home page will turn like this. Here you can just find other recent documents, or you can just find from OneDrive, computer, or you can just add a place. Okay, let me go back. Now once I click on that arrow, I'm back to my home page. On the right side over here, we have different types of templates. Now these are ready-made templates. Like let's say you open Microsoft Word to make a certificate and you don't have any idea to make it. And if you have, it will take a long time. You can just instead of making your own, you can just choose a ready-made template, and all you have to do is just fill the names and stuff. So that's easy. Templates are time savers, which are easy and also beneficial. Okay, in the top we have the search bar, in which you can just find online template. Like if I type educate, if I type blue, and if I hit enter, they will only find blue templates. Now you can see they have found blue templates for me. You can even find suggested searches from here too. Now let me just click blank document. Okay, so now this is our blank document. Now let's look at the parts of our workspace. Okay, so now you can see there's a small blinking line right here, right? You can see that small blinking line right there. Can you see it? It's just blinking. You can see that it's blinking, right? That is called as the cursor. So what is that called? That is called as the cursor. It's the starting point of it's the typing starting point. Now when I type Sahim, you can see now my cursor has moved my cursor is now next to M, because whenever I type again, the text will start next to M. If I hit space, then my text will start after a space, and like if I type Sahim, hi. So you can see there's a space. Now again, the blinking line is showing next to hi, the letter I. So that's where my starting point is of my text. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, now can you see now when I move my mouse cursor on the top, you can see that my mouse cursor looks just like a mouse cursor, right? But now when I bring it down to the document, the white document, the page, you can see that my mouse cursor is now an I. You can see it's like a letter I. And you know what that is called? It is called as the insertion pointer. Yeah, the insertion pointer. It's the place where you just insert something. You can see my cursor is right there, right? And when I double click in the bottom, let me double click. Now you can see my cursor has now come to the bottom because I clicked there. Because now I told the cursor that the insertion point I have given is here. So the cursor will automatically come down because I've inserted the point here. So that's also cool. Let me erase this. Okay. Then at the top, we have the title of our document. Now it says document 2 because I haven't given this a name. So Microsoft Word will automatically give it a name as document 2 because I already have one document open. Here we have the close, the restore down, and the minimize button. Now do you know that there's a shortcut to close your document? Yeah, that is Alt space C. Now when I do that, they're asking me a question. They're asking me, a warning. Want to save your changes to document 2 because they're gonna close it. If I hit don't save, my document will be not saved, and it will close directly. So I'm clicking cancel because I need it. Okay. So now we have the minimize there. That is, there's even a shortcut for that, which is Windows plus down arrow once, then it will restore down. Windows plus down arrow again, it's minimize. Windows plus up arrow. Now, where's my document? There it is. Okay. So that's a shortcut for Windows plus down arrow once, restore down. Windows plus down arrow twice, minimize. Okay. So here we have the quick access toolbar. In the quick access toolbar, we have some few tools here. So you can even add other tools if you want. If I add email, you can see there's an email icon. So you can just quickly access to this tool if you add more and more. You can even move it below the ribbon also. So now you ask me what the ribbon is. This is called as the ribbon. This full is called as a ribbon. Okay, this is a ribbon. Now if I want to put it below the ribbon, I click on that and I click show below ribbon. Now you can see now it's no longer in the top, it's in the bottom. So I usually put in the top, show above the ribbon. Okay, so these are called as tabs. Okay, these are called as tab. We have home, insert, design, page layout, reference, mailings, review, and view. So each of them are called as tabs. If you click on that, they will open a variety of tools related to references. Like if I click insert, you'll be able to insert a cover page, all the tools related to insert. Okay. Now this blue file thing is called as the file, or you can just call it also as the menu bar. So I call it as the file. Okay. Here we have groups of tools. Now you can see my ribbon is divided into groups. Yeah. This full thing is a ribbon. Okay. This full thing is a ribbon. And my ribbon has been divided into groups. So now each of these tools are called a group. You can see they are separated by this line, because they are separating each group. So my ribbon has been separated into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Okay. Then in each group we have one tool. So in one group we have a tool, like we have a paste, we have a cut, copy, and format painter. So here in the font we have other types of tools too. And now you can see that next to font, you can see there's a small arrow. You can't see. Let me zoom in. Windows plus. Now you can see that there's a small arrow right there, right? So now you ask me what that ruler is. So once I click on that, you can see a small window will appear. It's because that they will just give advanced settings related to font, because it can't fit in that small group. Obviously this whole window can't fit in that. So they have given that small handy arrow. If you click on that, you can just get another varieties of options here. You can see there are a lot of here. You can also use effects and all. Cancel. Same as with the styles. Now you can see that there are a few styles here. Now if you're not finding what you want, you can just click on the arrow, and then you can just find other lists of them. You can see there are other also here. So that's cool. Okay, so I've told you that these are the tabs. This full thing is a ribbon, and they are divided into groups. And in each group there are tools. Okay, so now you can see there's a ruler in the left side, right? You can see there's a ruler in the left side, and there is also a ruler in the top side. So now, if you don't have it, you don't need to panic. You can go to View, and then make sure the ruler box is checked. If it's not checked, my ruler is gone. You can see that I don't have any ruler. And once I check that box, I've got my ruler back. Okay, so now we're done with that. So now below we have the status bar, right? We have the status bar, we have the zooming bar. If I zoom in, you can see I can zoom in easily. Now let's see if I type my name here. Let me type Sahim. Okay. So now once I type Sahim, I can see the size is 11, okay? So my size is 11, the font size. Now when I zoom in, now where is it? Where's Sahim? Okay, you can see now my text is looking bigger, but it is still 11, but it looks like a 72 or 20. It looks like a 48 sized font. That's because I've zoomed into 500. You can see the maximum zoom level of Microsoft Word is 500. So if I zoom back, now you can see how small my text looks like. Okay, so now this is the title bar. This is the status bar. In the status bar also, you can just look at wrong spelling. Like you can see there are proofing errors were found. Once I click on that, there is a option here, right? Now they are showing some correct they are showing some correct words here regarding this one. So now you can see my name is starting with a small letter, but it should be an uppercase letter. So now I can just choose this one and I click change. Now you can see we're finished checking your selection. So they're asking if you want to check the rest of the document. If I click yes, they're saying you're good to go. Okay, so here you can also keep track of your words. So you can see that I have one page, I have one word, characters with no spaces, only 5, characters with spaces, 5, paragraphs and lines. So this is also a handy little tool. You can see the number of pages. Okay, now we're done with that. Now coming to the most important part. How do you change the ruler scale? Now you can see my ruler is in inches. Now if you want to change it into centimeters and you don't know how to do, go to File and then come down and click Options. Now a small window will appear here. You make sure you click on Advanced in the left side and then keep on scrolling down. Continue scrolling down until you come to Display. Now I'm in Display. Now in Display, if you come here, you can see it says show measurements in units of. So now it's given inches. You can even change it into picas or points or millimeters also. You can even change it into millimeters or centimeters. Now if I choose centimeters, and if I hit OK, now you can see my ruler is in centimeters. Look at that. Now it is centimeters, right? You can just see it. Now it is a bit small, so 1 centimeter too. Now just look at it. Now if I change it into inches, File, Options, Advanced, scroll down, Display, centimeters to inches. Now when I click OK, now you can see my ruler is like that. Okay, just keep an eye on that. Now once I click OK, now can you see my ruler has changed? Now it's showing in inches. So you can just change it into centimeters or inches or even millimeters if you want. So that's cool. Now how do you increase the size of Microsoft Word, the display size? Now you can see it's in mouse mode. Now what is mouse mode? It means that now when I click on the tools, I can click on it easily. But if my computer was touch and if I try to click on them, I won't be able to click on it properly because there's only a little bit gap between them. You can go to your quick access toolbar, click on the drop down, and make sure you check mouse and touch mouse mode. Now you can see there's a small icon there. If I click on that, now it is in mouse mode. So now when I click on touch, you can see now it's a bit bigger. Now if my computer was touch mode and if I try to click on them, I can just tap on them easily without any problem because there is a space between both the tools, right? So I can just tap on them easily. So if your computer is not, but this is also a handy tool to make your display size bigger. Now my Microsoft Word display size look huge. Okay. Now how can you change your theme in Microsoft Word? Well, yes you can. Click File, come down and click on Account. Now once you click on Account, you can see it says Office Theme. Now here you can just click on the drop down and then select. Now once I click dark gray, you can see my theme has been changed. If I come back, you can see now there's a big difference. The status bar is dark and now it looks a bit smart. So I like it, so I keep it like that. So now, how do you save your document? Yeah, how do you save your document? Okay, so now first you click File and then come down to Save As, and then you have to click on the location. So once I want to save it in desktop. Now let me select desktop. Where's desktop? Scroll up, desktop. Now I'm saving it as document. Let me save it as Microsoft. Let me put it aside. Okay. So now here it says save as type. You can change the format here if you click on the drop down. Then we can put it up. So if I click on the drop down, you can just select other formats. But now we have the PDF. You can even change your document into a PDF format, or you can just go to the default Word document. Or there are even other formats you can try, like which text format. Let me put it as Word document only. Now once I click save, it's getting saved. You can see it says Word is saving Sahim. Now you can see there's a difference here, right? In the top it was doc2, document 2. Now it says Sahim because I've given it a name. Now once I minimize, and when I come to the left, you can see in the desktop I can see Sahim. Now once I click on that, they will open Sahim, right? Where's that? You can see they have opened Sahim now. So that's cool. Now they have opened Sahim here. So now I can just do more editing if I want. Then if I close, I can just close it directly. So that's cool. So guys, I think we have reached the end of our introduction, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, and we'll be looking at we'll be looking at the tools, a few of them, and in the future other videos also we'll be completing Microsoft Word. So guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned to watch my next videos.